Okay, so let's unpack this. We're looking at Saigon street food today. And it's really not just food, is it? It feels like the actual identity of the city, this paradox almost, born from hardship, but now, yeah, a source of pride.
Exactly. And our mission really is to kind of peel back the layers. Forget the polished stuff you might read about sometimes. We want to give you that unvarnished look, really explore the culture, the history, and just its incredible resilience.
Right. So if we want to get to the heart of it, this unique spirit, where do we start? Is there like one place that just screams Saigon street food?
Oh, yeah. We absolutely have to begin with Vincon Food Street. You have to picture it. It's this multi-sensory, well, street party, basically, that just comes alive at night. It's got this amazing controlled chaos and a bit of a noir vibe, too, actually.
A noir vibe.
Yeah, a link to District 4's past reputation. It had a bit of a gangster history, but now it's reclaimed. And just crossing the street there, honestly, it feels like a game of Frogger.
Frogger, seriously.
Seriously, amidst all these sizzling smells, and you hear the toasts everywhere, these loud "Mot hai bados" shouts.
Okay, Mot Hai Bado, what's that? And what food actually thrives in that kind of, well, Frogger environment?
Huh. Yeah, Mot hai bados is just their toast. Like, 1, 2, 3, cheers! Super vibrant. And what's fascinating about Vincon, food-wise, is how specialized it is. It's just this incredibly dense concentration of Quán snail restaurants?
Snail restaurants. Wow, that's specific.
Uh-huh. Almost every place, and they offer this staggering variety. You've got spots like O'Oan. They're famous for snails, stir-fried with butter, or maybe cooked in coconut milk. Gives them this amazing texture, tender, chewy, and crunchy all at once.
Okay, snails. I'm processing that. It sounds really immersive. And social, too, right? This picture you paint everyone on tiny plastic stools side by side, is that typical?
Absolutely. That communal feel, eating shoulder to shoulder, it's key. And if you pull back, look at the bigger picture. That spirit, that ingenuity, it's woven all through Vietnamese food. So many iconic dishes. They weren't invented in fancy kitchens. They came from necessity. Hard times.
Like banh mi.
Exactly like banh mi. It's more than a sandwich, right? It's
Yep.
this clever take on the French baguette, a real symbol of, Vietnamese resilience, making something incredible, bold flavors from really simple, inexpensive scraps.
Yeah.
Genius.
That's fascinating. So the scene we see now, this really vibrant modern street food culture, how did that really ignite? What was the spark?
Well, a huge part of it was the government's UMO policy,
Right.
Renovation, back in '86.
Sure.
That basically allowed private businesses again. And it just, boom, kicked off this culinary renaissance, a real golden age for street food innovation. And the scooter, suddenly it wasn't just for getting around.
Right.
It became transport, yeah, but also delivery.
Yeah, sometimes
The
it's
kitchen itself, mobile kitchens everywhere.
an explosion of entrepreneurship then. But okay, for you listening, this raises a question. Where do you find the really authentic stuff? Because sometimes guidebooks, well, they can lead you astray, can't they?
Oh, absolutely. Some places get hyped up, maybe a bit overrated. Like banh mi hun hoa is often mentioned. It's good, but the real heart, I think, is often in the local markets, places the tourists maybe don't flock to quite as much.
Like where?
Well, think about Bachu Market. Just incredible variety, fresh dishes, or for sheer scale, the Hoc Mon Wholesale Market. It runs all night, supplying the whole city. It's immense. And it shows you the affordability, too. You find places like Somchu 200 Market. It's called a food paradise for just 200,000 VND.
Wow. Okay, so follow the locals.
Pretty much. That's where the magic usually is.
So thinking practically then, for you, the traveler wanting to dive in, it sounds like picking busy stalls is key. High turnover, fresh food.
Definitely. Look for crowds. Look for food being cooked right there to order. Steaming hot is always a good sign. And remember cash. Cash is definitely king for street food. You'll need small bills, Vietnamese dong. The 500,000 and 20,000 notes look surprisingly similar, so be careful with that.
Good job.
But there's also this interesting paradox we should touch on. Street food vending. The earnings can actually be pretty good. Sometimes, 3 to 10 times the minimum wage.
Not much.
Yeah. But, and this is the paradox, the job itself often has this low status. Vendors can face challenges, harassment sometimes. It's a tough way to make a living, despite the potential income.
That's a really important tension. Why the low status if the money can be decent?
Well, historically, I think street vending was often, the work available to people with fewer formal options. So it was seen as informal, maybe less prestigious. And even though the economics might have changed for some, that cultural perception can linger. It really highlights the grind, the sheer hard work and entrepreneurial spirit behind every single bowl of pho or banh mi you eat.
Right. It makes you appreciate it even more. So our deep dive today, it really shows that Saigon's street food isn't just about eating. Far from it. It's really a story about the city's spirit, isn't it? Its incredible ingenuity, that deep sense of community. It's a whole cultural narrative.
Exactly. And I suppose that leaves a final thought, maybe a question for you listening. Now that you understand a bit more about the deep history, the vibrancy, but also the challenges, how does that change how you'll think about your next meal? Whether you're actually in Saigon or maybe just trying a new recipe at home, how does knowing the story behind the food change the experience?